Speaking of purple jerseys.
Oh, I like what you're doing there.
There's someone who owns a lot of purple jerseys, and that person would be Patrick Queen, who I guess found out, he probably already knew, that when you switch numbers, you are responsible for buying all of the previous number jerseys from the NFL. And I'd known that part, but what I didn't know is they ship you every single jersey you purchase. So here it is.
Roll the clip.
$50,000 to change to 6.
Yeah.
What's that based off of?
How many jerseys they got around the NFL?
And then you had a camp.
I did have a camp in the 48s. They did switch like a week later.
Dude, I went to his camp. And this dude comes out with a gazillion 48 jerseys. And I'm like, what the? He literally bought $150,000 worth of.
They give you the jersey?
Yeah, they give you the jersey
because they're like,
they could do with it.
Yeah, they're like, they can't sell it anymore now. So
how many 48 jerseys do you have at home right now?
I think when they first shipped them, I think I had like 40 boxes. I think I got like 12 boxes now.
Bro, them kids was wearing dresses, like, because it was kids of all ages. So like,
that's the thing is that like I ran out of like small sizes quick, like just giving them kids. So now it's like all like adult.
That's awesome. Shout out to Jack and them. I mean, incredible content as always.
Yeah, it's Jack Settleman in the Punchline pod with Marlon Humphrey. But I will say, double XL, it looks like a big jersey. I'll rock a Pat Queen. I'll hang a Pat Queen 48 in here.
We should cover the walls with Pat Queen 48 jerseys.
Or have like some sort of mural.
Yeah.
Of all the jerseys of players that no longer have the number that they have.
This is
our
people will reach out to your people.
Roquan. Roquan. How many jerseys does Roquan have?
Yeah.
And the other thing too, I appreciate this, like why the NFL does this, because obviously they're taking a huge hit. But what happens when a player gets traded?
So in that aspect, it's the NFL. There's nothing you can do about it.
They just eat those jerseys though, right?
Yeah, but actually, I wonder if the teams have to do it. There might be a thing with the teams.
Well, and also I think I would have to figure that out, but also, teams could still sell those jerseys technically because they didn't switch the numbers with the teams. He just switched the numbers with the specific team. He got traded. Like, I don't know exactly. That seems like that's an NFL problem because it's a transaction. You're acquiring a guy. That's a whole different story. But if you voluntarily want a different number and things are already printed, that's what it is. But man, that's a shit ton of money.
The other thing is too that there's rumors flying around that like if Lamar wins the Super Bowl,
he wants to go to one.
Wants to go to one, and I think it was valued at like a $2.5 million worth of jerseys he'd have to buy back to change his number to one. How absolutely insane is that?
That's insane. I mean, that'd be crazy because especially coming off a Super Bowl, so many people would want that jersey because it's 8. So he could do some insane giveaways. But literally, I mean, you have to think about it. If a guy, I'm not going to say that's less than, but let's say a Jaylen Warren, who we've seen these fines that he's taken, have taken a lot of his game checks. Let's say next year he's like, you know what, I'm kind of like the lead back now. I want to change my number. They might offer him. They're like, yeah, dude, I don't think you can afford to buy your jerseys right now because if people are buying them, they have $100K in jersey sales. I don't know if Jaylen Warren has $100K laying around right now that he can, especially after the fines they hit homie with.
Oh no, I mean, I think everyone has different values. Numbers jerseys mean something different. I mean, I had that when people asked me when I played, did it matter? Like, in the minors going up, and everyone loves their jersey. I had a lot of different numbers. I had 17, 18, 8. Woof. I had to change that.
You did. I was just about to ask if you ever went.
When I was young, but it had Ryan on the back. Electric. When I was like 9 years old. But then and then I kept 18 because I liked having the number 8 in there. But then I was 35 when I played basketball. 35 one year in Delmarva and Frederick. 58 is probably my favorite story because I didn't pick the jersey, and that's when a fan came to me and says, I know exactly, Ryan, why you picked 58. I know to a T.
Yep.
And that is, so I'd let them, I would love to hear your story because he's going to be very disappointed with my answer.
Yeah.
So anyway, he goes, all right, 8 is your dad, obviously. 5, Brooks Robinson. That's was your dad's favorite player growing up. This is where it gets fun. Then 8 minus 5 is 3, and that's my Uncle Bill's number. So hence 58 because you combine 3 people that are very important in your lives. And I might have hurt the guy's feelings, but I could see, I go like, damn, man, unbelievable. I went to give a fist bump. He goes, I got it right. I go, absolutely not. He goes, couldn't be further wrong. But
this guy, you should have just given it to him.
Well, no, I signed him. I think I gave a bat, took a photo, but I sat there and I said, and he goes, so what's the truth? I go, honestly, I was 245, and as the numbers go higher, you get the bigger jersey. So I had the big ass jersey tucked around. And that's how it was.
So Ryan's balking face is what got him the 58.
You can go by what phase Ryan's body was in by what number he wore. He's like, yeah, I wore 5, made it all the way up to 58. People are like, whoa. They're like, that was a tough offseason.
Well, hey, my last year I wore 11 in Norfolk.
Oh, good shit.
Go Tides, baby.
So you slimmed down?
I mean, you tell me.
Well, I'm just saying, like, was that part of it?
No. Well, honestly, why
did you try to get back down to 8?
No, absolutely not. Oh gosh, they can have.
You have
8.
to slim down to like I have to get to 197 so I can fit into 8.
No.
I wonder if it's like also by like height, right? Because like B-Rob, Brian Roberts. Number 1.
Well, now we figured it out. Everyone keeps thinking MLB players pick their numbers. It's all by size.
Well,
Ryan Ripken just broke the news.
It's by size, but like Gunnar Henderson's massive. Yeah. So they were like, oh, Gunnar, you want this jersey? Okay, well, we'll give you the double XL.
Yeah, something tells me in
happens.
the MLB you can get whatever.
You can get whatever you want, but as you're going up the ranks.
No, it makes sense why Judge is 99.
Just saying. But going through the minor leagues, that's usually how it goes. It's by jersey size for what you can fit into. And honestly, the reason why I dropped more weight, I trained as hard as I usually did. I just maybe had a little bit cleaner of a diet, and I had more tequila.
Oh, that'll do it.
And for better or for worse, I became a tequila guy.
Liquid diet does it.
That's when he started hitting singles and not homers.
Yeah, that's why. Well, yeah, there's a lot of different reasons there, but.